Hey guys, SkittleRampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So I guess this is technically a part 4 of the moving series. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a part 4 either now or closer to when we actually move in about 3-ish weeks now. However, there's not much going on today for Sunday, so I figured, why not? Let's do another moving part. So actually, not much has changed since the last part. I've kind of just been doing my videos as usual, given there's not too much left to actually do. However, there is still some cleaning to do. We have pops that I still want to put back in their boxes, like the One Piece especially. And then we also do have this big closet to clean up. And as you may know, usually the little things do actually add up to a long portion of packing up. So, I guess let's jump into it. So I was in fact able to find a majority of my Demon Slayer boxes. We also have like little minis to pack up in these little boxes. So, we have a lot to do with Demon Slayer. And I think I'll just make a front-facing shelf with some of the pops, just to kind of fill in the space for the time being, until we, do eventually make the big move. Alright, so we got the Rengoku here. I've seen a lot of people just say they do not like this pop. I think a lot of it is just like they wanted it to be bigger, or they wanted his eyes closed, or a little bit more blood. For what it is, I like it. I do agree they could have done a little bit more in terms of like matching the exact, character detail in that moment. But for what it is, I don't hate it, But I don't know, that's just me. Let me know if you do like this pop. But I guess it wasn't too bad at 20 bucks. Now, if you don't know, we actually do have another pretty big Demon Slayer wave coming this summer. It's going to be a pretty crazy one. Unfortunately, more Tanjiro pops, but they are said to be really detailed. And we're getting our first ever Demon Slayer case pop, and it's going to be the first ever anime style case for this. So I guess kind of think of it's almost like a deluxe piece just in an acrylic style case. It's kind of like, I want to say it's like the deluxe moments, the bigger ones, just a smaller, more square version essentially. And it's exactly how it sounds. It's like an anime case with a figure in it and possibly a background. I don't know exactly how it's going to look in person yet, but we'll see in a couple months. I'm sure it might look pretty cool. We got Shinobu here. So actually today I made a video about every single Hashira Funko Pop, so you can check that out over my Instagram. As well as I did a full TikTok and short of every Demon Slayer pop. And there's about 107, I think that's what the number is. There are a lot more than I thought there were, but yeah, there is a ton of Demon Slayer pops. So if you need kind of a guide video on every single one, check out those videos. It should be pretty helpful. All right, next up is Giyu here. So I am really hoping, I forgot he had a quote on his inner flap. That's really cool, but I'm really hoping we get another version of Giyu in the future. Not that this one isn't great. I think this was a fantastic start to his character with all the water around him. It's just, every other Hashira so far, for the most part, with a few exceptions, has got an updated version, because we need one for Guillaume, we need one for Sonami, as well as, who's the other one? Oh, Obanai, and I feel like there's one more. Or that may be all of them. Oh, something I just remembered I want to tell you guys. If you haven't checked out yesterday's video, I actually did a pretty big news video about a lot of things going on with Funko right now between price increases. They are actually finishing up a lawsuit right now, as well as Funko sodas going away and not coming back. At least that's what it looks like. So if you want to keep up to date with Funko stuff right now, I recommend you check out that video just so you kind of know everything that's going on with the company, kind of in the backgrounds that not everybody's talking about. All right, a very underrated pop is next up, and that is Tanjiro. Tanjiro's daddy. That's the best way I can describe this since their name is so close. But I love this pop so much. They did such a great job. Just a very random, unexpected exclusive, but definitely one of the best Demon Slayer pops, at least in my opinion. Let me know if you do own this one. I recommend it for anybody's collection, just for the detail alone. I've actually considered trading out this Ginyu, or maybe just getting rid of it for the Demon Ginyu one. Still thinking about that for sure. Let me know which one you prefer. Do you prefer this common, or I guess the other common Demon Ginyu? I will say, I might have to get rid of this Inosuke, solely because he does a Michael Jackson leaning forward, and he keeps falling off the shelf. So for that reason, I might have to get rid of him, because it's really annoying to deal with, and I guess I'll just get a different Inosuke, because I don't know what else to do. I can't really fix it. So speaking of pops that need an updated variation, is Muzan here. They could do Lady Muzan. They could do him attacking. I'm just surprised that he doesn't have another version of his pop, given he's the main antagonist of the show. Even though, if you don't know this, when this first did release, he was actually the lowest selling one in the set, which is not very surprising because not a lot of people care for his character. Rightfully so, he's the main antagonist and he does a lot of terrible things. Alrighty, I definitely do not have all the boxes. Oh, I still have a couple over here. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't mind me, I found a million more boxes. This is good. I wasn't sure where these were, and then I turned around and they're right there. I actually forgot I have the con sticker of Inmoot. It doesn't really matter much though, because it doesn't have very much value due to the fact that Funko put some of those online when people thought they were ordering the shared one. SDCC stickers were showing up and everybody was pleasantly surprised. Alright, getting down to the nitty gritty here. Only a few more to go. We're doing Sodomy next here. Love when they have no base stand, makes it 10 times easier to just go ahead and throw it in here. I'll move each of those boxes over here. Okay, so here is the aftermath. Some dirty shells, some dirty acrylic risers, and a Guillaume figure there that my best friend gave me. So I just got to wipe down these shelves and then actually stage it for the videos. So wipe. I gotta do a crazy good job. I'm getting rid of these shells most likely anyways. And then I guess I gotta wipe those off individually. This is what happens when you don't regularly dust like I suggested you do and then I didn't do myself. I'm sorry. So this is what I'm kind of thinking we do. Go ahead and put some of the bigger ones up top there. I don't know how many can fit actually. Maybe just the 2. Actually, I wonder, can another, maybe we could fit the, oh! So these are Walmart mainstays, and looks like you can actually fit 3 deluxe boxes up top. That is not bad at all. I was not expecting that, but that worked out pretty well. And as far as right here, I guess we will just do some Hashira. Just to make it kind of simple, I suppose. I don't think this is gonna fit. We might have to put one other pop there. Where am I, the Hashira? Hopefully the audio doesn't sound too crazy. I'm kind of going on both sides of the microphone here. Unfortunately, I don't have a regular size Rengoku anymore, so I'll just have to put Tanjiro and Nezuko here to fill in the space. That works! Now the rest of these will be packed up in a box along with these when I do actually put these back because they're actually a pain to put back. It's very complicated. Man, just that shelf alone was a lot of work putting those all back in boxes. Now unfortunately this box feels super big for the little that I do actually have to put in here, but kind of have no choice. We still have to put all of these in this box eventually too. So we'll just put what's left not on the shelf in here for now, and then once I go to like move, I will actually, fill up the rest of this box. I also have 2 boxes over there that I probably need to put like 1 or 2 more things in, but we probably have like a total of like 8 or 9 like pop boxes out in the hallway. The hallway is filled with me and Bailey's pops. It's kind of crazy. I feel like we could fill up a moving truck of just Funko Pops. I may have to downsize more. It's getting a little nuts. I am actually trying to think of anything else I could add to this box for the time being, but I really don't think I can because there should be enough space for the rest of these Pops on the shelf and then maybe like 1 or 2 more bigger things, I suppose. So this closet doesn't have too much going on in it anymore. There's just a lot of collectibles up top there. I don't know how I'm going to move this. I could probably... almost hit me in the face. This is actually, for those wondering, I'm going to open them in the next house, but it is my Code Geass, Lelouch, and C2 Gym series statue. They're really big, so they do actually have their own separate boxes, and they go together as like one figure, which is pretty neat. But Bailey got this for me, I think for my birthday or Christmas, I can't remember. And I haven't unboxed them yet, just because I knew we were moving, and I was like, I don't really want to go through the whole process of unboxing these, and then, setting them up all nicely just to put them back in the box. So in the next house, they're going to be proudly displayed because these are very expensive. So I guess this will just go on top of this shelf for now because this box we have, that'll pretty much take up a majority of the room in it. There's just all kinds of random stuff. This is all just packing supplies and extra boxes and like bubble wrap I use. I do actually have this Levi figure, which is a pretty interesting one. I think there's like a broken piece in it or something. It was sent over to me because it was like a company that had an extra one just kind of chilling, but I've never done much with it. Maybe I'll actually take it out and properly display it. I'm not sure, but if you want to get a good look at it, I think it's a pretty expensive figure too from Funimation. Though it can actually fit in this box and it doesn't take up too much space. Some other stuff we have, I do actually have a box of the first Lorcana. I think this box in the corner here is just some... yeah, it's just like some big pin boxes and stuff like that I have. So that can kind of just go in there. Looks like it fits pretty snug. I also have this Gin figure here from Dr. Stone, which I just got to put it back in the box, so he'll go there for now. We have the Arrow television series. I actually got to reopen this figure, but I got this years ago. I think he can fit upwards like that pretty well. I don't know where I'm going to put this Galactus. During one of Captain Pop's stream, and for those who know, Captain Pop's a friend of mine, he was actually doing like a 10-inch mystery box, and I was just supporting him on whatnot, and I happened to pull this Galactus, and I haven't done anything with it since. It was kind of just like a mystery box situation, so I don't think he'll fit in here. Oh, he actually does kind of fit in here. Alright, he'll go in there, I guess. This is what, a camera box? Yeah, camera box. Oh, I should have put this in the box in the office. I might have a couple more things that I can put that in a box with. I'll probably put this too. This is the Smallville Blu-ray set, which is pretty neat. I need to display this and rewatch Smallville on these. But yeah, it was a pickup because I love Smallville. And I got my Smallville collection over there. I got a bunch of cards here. So I have a Sword Art Online here, English edition, by Schwartz, which is pretty cool. And then these are some random cards. I guess I'm just showing you some of the other collectibles I have in my collection that you guys never see. Some old Dragon Ball Z pack. Another one of that, the Chromium edition. I got Series 1 Dragon Ball Z. Then some other ones, which are pretty cool. I don't know too much about them. I have some random Shining Fates packs, I guess. And then, what else we got in here? We got a Batman Medics, 12 cards. Shining Fates. Green Lantern. And then more random Shining Fates. I don't know if they have any value. I've kind of just kept them in here. I thought they were kind of cool to keep sealed. So that pretty much clears the up top closet. So that's pretty crazy. This box I will actually need. Ooh, maybe I should keep this away from walls because it's all like dusty now from the walls and all that. But this is actually my Kryptonite prop replica that my friend Ben got me. So that I will actually have to keep on this shelf because I'll have to pack that up soon here. And then again, these are just boxes. And this is actually another collection box, but it's pretty much packed up. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's my video game pops. I don't know how well you can see that. This box is kind of falling apart actually. Maybe I'll get a new one. I don't know. But yeah, it's my video game box, so it's actually pretty much ready to go already. This is just a camera equipment bag. We got some other Pokemon things I opened. I guess I'll just put these in here. Oh, some blacklight glassware that I'll maybe just give away. That over there. Some random certificates for signings, I guess. And then I got a random John Cena pop. Sucks to see him retiring this year. A bunch of other random little collectibles, so I guess that can just go in there. Oh, this is a pretty cool one. It's a from 1999 to 2008 coin set, which is pretty neat. So I forgot this was in there. And then here I actually have all my pens, which I don't know. I guess I'll just have to. What I could probably do is wrap up this corkboard with like plastic wrap so these don't fall off, so I don't have to take them off individually, because that'll be the best course of action for this. This Loki bag, I'm not entirely sure what to do with. Loungefly actually sent this over, part of their like collective thing, but I don't really use a lot of bags like this. It's a cool bag, and it's very expensive. I think it's like $120, but I don't really have much use for it. Maybe I'll sell it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have too much use for it. Loki's also not one of my favorite Marvel heroes. I like Loki, but you know, I like Spider-Man, Wolverine more. Now this last box in here is literally just packing supplies, and this closet is pretty much cleared out, so I'd say that is a job well done. I guess I'll just drag this box back in here for now until we do the final packing, just to kind of save some space in the studio here, but it's a little more messy because we took everything out, but it's also organized too. So here's the Gin figure I was actually talking about here from Dr. Stone. Me and Bailey have been waiting for them to finish the dub of the last season so we can actually watch it. But we can go ahead and put this back. It's a Figure Art Zero figure. And I got it on a steep discount during Black Friday and like the deals on Entertainment Earth. I think I maybe got this thing for like $30 versus like... There was tape on it and I didn't realize, and I pulled it and it cracked it. That sucks. Now it definitely has to get a steep discount if I ever sell it. That's okay. I like this figure. I probably won't sell it for a very long time, if anything. I really want to get a Senku one, but I haven't seen a very nice Senku figure just yet. And they canceled the Dr. Stone line, which kind of sucks, so for Funko, so I don't really know what else I'm going to end up collecting from Dr. Stone's. Okay, so over here is some just like miscellaneous stuff that I can't find their boxes for. Like Up, I can't find his box. I don't have boxes for Shikamaru, and I don't have boxes for these. And then Kirito, I don't know where he is. He was on that shelf over there, but he's not there, so I don't know where the soda went. But we may end up just having to do a random collectible box, because I have these Batman and Superman card 10s, Piccolo plushie, this, then I have all these little figures and these fig pins too, so we're gonna have to do a random collectible box. Oh, and earlier, this is actually the Kryptonite like display figure I was talking about, and it lights up, which is pretty cool. It goes with the whole Smallville display pretty well. Okay, so I managed to grab a little box, and we're just gonna throw all these little collectibles in here. It's a tiny little box, so it should fit a majority of this stuff. So I don't actually have boxes for these figures, so I have to wrap them in bubble wrap, and they'll probably all fit in here. The manga I might pack away with the media stuff that I had going in a different room, just so they don't get messed up. All right, we got Piccolo here. That's actually a plushie my sister gave me. The Jump Force statue is the same thing. I also have to wrap that up in, what am I trying to say? Bubble wrap too. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. So I don't actually show out here too much in the hallway. However, those are all of our Funko Pops. Box here, there's some boxes there, and it just keeps going. It's literally all pops. Zoom it out for you guys. It's kind of crazy. Now that pretty much wraps up today's episode. Bailey's actually using up my bubble wrap right now, so I can't wrap up the statues today. I'll probably do it off camera there. It's a little time consuming. However, I feel like it was a pretty good day's work. We got the closet cleaned out. We got all the Demon Slayer figures, a couple other figures kind of packed up. And yeah, it's looking pretty empty in here outside of this shelf, obviously. This will be a pretty easy cleanup with everything being back in its boxes. I do want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you would like to see another part, I can probably make that happen. We still have a little bit of things to do here, like getting these shelves out and again, packing up those statues. So I could maybe make another smaller part if that's something you want to see. If not, no big deal. I appreciate all the support on these parts. For now though, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I would like to end off the video by saying a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.